Welcome to this new mPulse UI deep dive. In this deep dive, we're going to take a look at multi-series charts legends and how they allow you to discern what each line on a line chart or bar segment rendered on a bar chart, what that actually is in terms of your data. Is it one timer or is it another timer? If we take a look at a single series bar chart, you'll see that the y-axis label is the name of the timer or the metric that you're charting. In this case, backend time, otherwise known as TTFB, time to first byte. And you can see that the label, it uses the same color as the bars that it displays. This blue here is the same blue as on the bars here. If, however, we update this bar chart so it displays two or more series, and I'll do that now by dropping redirect time onto the y-axis. We'll just wait for it to render. And you can see that now that we've combined multiple series on a single axis, showing a single axis label on the left-hand side doesn't really make sense anymore. It's not really viable anymore. So now we show an axis label that represents the shared type of the things that you have on the y-axis, which in this case is two timers, which are using milliseconds, or it could be a count. And then we move the label for this over to the bottom of the chart into a legend. Now, in this chart, you can see that the legend is, as I said, it's displayed below the chart and it has the same title as the label in the y-axis. And that allows you to know that this is obviously the legend for this y-axis. Now, that may seem like a moot point, but you'll see it makes a bit more sense when we actually look at combo charts because you can actually have more than one legend. Beyond that, the colors, which were previously shown in the title color, they're shown in little swatches. You can see to the left of backend time, it's shown in blue. So you know that these bars are backend time. And you can see that redirect time is using purple, which is coming from this chart theme down here. You can see the second color is purple. That's basically how legends work. You don't need them when it's a single series chart because we can just show the label on the y-axis. But obviously, when you have a multi-series chart, you can't really do that anymore. So we use legends. And that also works in combo charts. We'll have a look at that next. So in this combo chart, you can see that we have two y-axes. The first y-axis is a bar chart, and the second y-axis is being displayed as a line chart. That means they obviously overlay each other, and that's something we'll talk about in another deep dive. But you can see that, as I said previously, because we have two different y-axes, we also have two different legends. And you can see that the title of this legend is duration, which means it's this y-axis here. And you can see that the other axis is a count, and you can see that that title is here. And you can see you can use these colors in the swatches to then work out which of these two lines are actually page views or session counts. And the same goes for backend time, redirect time, and so on in the bar chart. So you can see that legends are obviously very important when you have a multi-series chart. They're not really necessary when it's single series. So if you have a line area or a bar chart and that's a single series chart, you won't see a legend. We'll just show you the information about what you're looking at in the y-axis because that's all that's necessary. But the moment it changes to multi-series, we switch over to legends, which appear underneath. And that goes for the two axes in the combo chart as well. If one of these was actually single series, we'd only have one legend underneath. And the other information would be conveyed via the label that you see in the axis here. So yeah, very useful new feature, legends, and it keeps the ball rolling in terms of you knowing what information you're seeing on your charts.